What's happening, guys? It's Ken Jr. in front of the New England Motorcycle Museum. It's the day after Christmas. Ken's on the 71 XLCH 1000. The old iron head with the drag pipes. Typical V-twin. This is the motor that Ken's obsessed with. This is a clean example. It's still got the peanut tank, pullback bars, original grips. It's got some newer tires and it's just been refreshed. Hear that when you're shifting down or decelerating. The exhaust backlash is just intoxicating. That's the same setup that I had on my first bike, which was a XL 1200 Sporty rigid mount from 03. But nothing quite sounds like an iron head when you get them tuned right and they're idling low. I'll shut up so you can hear them drive by. Period saddle, the forks are just gorgeous, chrome lowers. Looks like their wheels were re-chromed at some point. It's a stunning bike. All the chrome on the bike's impeccable. Got the stock shocks on it.
Hey guys, Ken Kaplan here at the New England Motorcycle Museum on the first floor. Just got back from a ride on this classic 1971 Harley Davidson Sportster. This is the XLCH model. The CH stood for competition hot, and this particular style of motor, which came out in 1957, the overhead valve Sportster, has won more races than any other motorcycle engine ever made. It's been the staple of Harley's lineup for, well, the better part of 60 years, and this is the 54 cubic inch, or 883. They called it a 900, but it was 883 cc's, much like today's 883, and it stood the test of time style-wise. It's absolutely stunning. It's period correct peanut tank with the period correct style badges on it. The previous owner owned the bike for over 20 years, and I've got a stack of receipts here I'll give to you when you buy the bike for over $3,400 worth of work he had done to it, including boring the cylinders 40 over and putting new pistons and rings, a head gasket and base gasket on the bike.
I just rode the bike and I didn't know that. I knew something was up, so thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, it's definitely a strong motor. The top end is all been rebuilt by the previous owner. He also put the S&S carburetor and intake on it, the magneto and plug wires, plugs, everything was redone on the motor, clutch, everything. He also put the new drag pipes on it and had it painted this stunning black paint job to go with the black and chrome theme. A lot of chrome on this bike, from starting at the front, the chrome the front fork lowers have been chromed. If you look at the wheel here, the wheel assembly has been completely chromed. Chrome spokes, chrome wheel, chrome brake, chrome risers for the fenders, and the chrome on the forks. It looks brand new. The headlight bucket looks brand new. The original XLCH logo looks in mint condition, and it has the fork boots on here. The brow is chrome. The bars are chrome. The gauges are chrome. The gas cap is polished aluminum. The motor's got chrome all over it. This is the best looking engine in my opinion, and many Harley aficionados think the iron head Sportster, especially from this side, is what a Harley motor when you look straight on. I personally like the smaller air cleaners that show off the motor more, the small round ones, and show off the magneto a little bit more, but the style of the motor is a timeless classic that many companies have tried to copy, but none have outdone. A lot of nice upgrades on this bike, from the Dunlop tires, front and rear, to the progressive shocks. Those are a $380 pair of shocks. New chain and sprockets were put on the bike by the previous owner, the chrome belt guard, the chrome rear brake housing, all the running gears in mint shape, and it's got a Mustang saddle on it that's only got a few hundred miles on it. He hardly ever rode the bike once he built it. So, and that's a close to $400 saddle. So, beautiful bike. Stack of receipts here. The NADA #1 value on this bike is $12,000 for a 71 Sportster. The #2 value is $9,000. I added up the receipts from when he purchased the bike and what he had put into it, and the money we put into the bike since we've got it, and there's $9,287 tied up in the bike. So I'd say it's a good investment. It's worth what's invested into it based off the current Blue Book values, and it's definitely going to be an item that's going to go up in value. So from 69 to 70, probably a little before your time unless you're over 55, a major TV show named Then Came Bronson was on the air. The program starred Michael Parks, who rode the '69 XLH Sportster. So you can still see that online. So the Sportster lineup also has some significant additions, including the Bicentennial Edition in 1976, the Confederate model in '77, designated to honor America's 200th birthday, and also the XLCR Cafe Racer, which is my personal favorite, all-time favorite Harley-Davidson motorcycle, the '77 XLCR, big brother to this one. Something about the Willie G inspired styling of that bike that just had me at hello. Matter of fact, my new Dyna S is styled very much like that. So timeless classics, stunning beauty, beautiful sound. What's not to love about it? So just an excellent bike.
We can ship it anywhere in the world inexpensively. Match just your location or zip code for a domestic rate or a international estimate, including import duties and tax. Don't let the shipping scare you. Our contacts are licensed, insured, and enclosed. We can store the bike here in the museum as long as you like. I'll pass the mic to Ken, and then I have a few other things to say.
Yeah, the racing pedigree, starting with Evel Knievel on the little brother to this bike, the XR 750, all the world-renowned stunts that he had done on this bike. Leo Payne became the first person to reach 200 miles per hour with a non-streamliner bike in 1969 on his 1957 Ironhead called the Turnip Eater. So over 200 miles an hour on a bike very similar to this. So in 1970, a racer named Cal Rayborn broke the world land speed record for a motorcycle at the Bonneville Salt Flats, 260 miles per hour. So it's won more races and set more records than in any other engine from its era. So a timeless classic with a racing pedigree and a background that's second to none. This bike, before the previous owner purchased it, there was an issue with the left side engine case over here. So the left side engine case is been replaced by the previous owner, and you can see that the stampings on it are not the 1979 stampings, it's a 1969 stamping on there. So when he bought it to the state of Connecticut to register it, the MVD had an issue with the VIN number on the motor, and they actually assigned it a Connecticut VIN number, Connecticut 37708, because the bike was made out of more than one motorcycle. They considered it, it's a genuine Harley-Davidson frame from 1971, genuine Harley-Davidson engine cases with the correct 1971 stampings on the bottom of the engine case, but the left case is not the original. Fairly common for a bike of that vintage. They were leaking, so the previous owner replaced them, and it now has a Connecticut VIN number 37708. So we also have the previous registration for the bike, so it'll be a piece of cake for you to register it. All you got to do is...
This is sufficient for registration in any state or export to another country. The paperwork's in order. Unfortunately, the Northeast is a title exempt state for classic motorcycles, although all states and customs are reciprocating on the title exempt matter of the Northeast.
Back to the bike. The rear taillight, the original style taillight, is in mint shape. The chrome on it looks brand new, as does the chrome on the taillight lens. The chrome on the fender struts is beautiful. All of the chrome work, if you look up close, the oil tank, very rare to find a 50-year-old motorcycle that has chrome work this nice and paint that's this beautiful for this price range. This is going to be, reserve is going to be well under $10,000, so it's an affordable classic that would look good in your museum, your showroom, your bar, or your man room. So, And it rides like a dream with the progressive suspension, long travel progressive shocks. They look like original Harley shocks, but they're a huge upgrade. And again, $3,400 in receipts from the previous owner. We put $2,000 worth of labor and parts into it. And there's a substantial investment in this bike that's that you can see based on the pictures. So good luck bidding on the bike, and God bless America. And I think Junior wants to add a word or two.
The IRS views classic Harleys as an investment class. Actually, you can actually purchase a classic Harley through your investment account, write it off as an investment, watch the proceeds grow tax-free in a Roth IRA or another investment account. Fit and finish is impeccable. We'll let the photos speak for themselves. Buy with assurance. This is quite the store value when looking at the current auction results and what some of these are bringing consistently higher on a regular basis. Looking at the larger auctions and also the when they trade hands in the private from private sellers and in the classifieds. So any questions, call us on the shop line 860-454-7024. We can discuss storage, shipping, trip to the museum. Give us a call. The Bradley International Airport's about half an hour west of here. Come on down. We'll roll the red carpet out for you. Good luck bidding, and God bless America.